trimming branches.
Just whatever needs to be done on 93 acres. Well, pretty much all started because I wanted to see what was on the property, and it was inaccessible. And for the first few years, we didn't have a tractor or any way to clear land or do anything on the property. So when we got a tractor, I just thought, well, we need to see what's back there. And to get back in there, you had to cut some trails to get back in there, so it just kind of went from there. I mean, I really didn't think about that in the beginning, how many people would feel like it was a safe place for them to come and walk, and it's just kind of progressed over the years. Now it's pretty busy. I know they feel it's a spiritual place, which is, it's just a little bit different than other places in the county where you go walk, especially with the prayer trail. It's just a nice, peaceful place to come. You can hold church services in the building, but walk out to the Grand Canyon and take a look. I mean, if that's not God and nature, I mean, that's where you see God. That's where you see the face of God, out in nature, to me. There's places right here, you just got to open it up and look for it. Make it accessible so people can get out and enjoy it.
On average, how many hours do you think you spend out here?
It depends. Sometimes 40, sometimes 2. It just depends on what's going on. I mean, it wouldn't be any fun to be out here working all the time and never see anybody using it, you know. It just gives me satisfaction to see people enjoy it.
What do you feel when you're here?
Just peace.
What do you think God is doing here?
Touching a lot of lives.
Why do you think God has used this place?
Well, He created it. Might as well use it. I mean, it wouldn't be doing any good just sitting here and people couldn't enjoy it. You gotta make a way for them to enjoy it. They can't get back in there if you don't have a way to get back in there. I didn't even know there was a creek here till I started working on the trails. I mean, that was quite a discovery. And that's probably the best part of it. But until you go out there and dig a little bit, you don't know what's back there. It's just part of me, I guess. I feel more comfortable outside than I do inside. It just gives me satisfaction to be doing this type work. I guess I just appreciate creation. I don't know. I just love nature. I just feel more comfortable out of doors. But it's not like I've got an ulterior motive or anything. I'm not trying to get stars in my crown or anything.
Yeah. Why do you do it?
I just feel called to do it now. And now it's kind of out of necessity. Once you make something, you've got to keep it up. Kind of hard to even go on vacation now. I may have to call on some of the younger generation to take over here before long.
How could people join you?
Well, they got to be passionate about it first. I mean, you can't come out here and do some of the stuff I do if you're not passionate about it. I mean, because it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of enjoyment to me and satisfaction. Some people wouldn't get that. I don't know.
What has this land taught you?
How good people are, how appreciative they are. You get satisfaction out of doing things for other people. Just seeing them enjoying what labors you've put into it. It's open to anybody. All you got to do is show up, start walking, and experience what others have experienced. I am Ranger Jeanne, and I am Common Ground. Noel said for me to say. I am not an official ranger. Do you know how embarrassing that was when the preacher, I've already forgotten their names, came over from Australia, and they were, I'd take them out here and they'd say, "What kind of tree is this? What kind of bird is this?" And I said, "Just because Noel calls me Ranger Jeanne doesn't mean I know what all this stuff is."